Inventory Manager keeps asset versions, deployment context, evidence, scheduled work, current posture, and prior results tied to the same estate. A named inventory defines the ACME mail perimeter once, so its scope follows later enrichment and reporting. The Internet Edge example creates a realistic estate with Exchange, Windows Server, Apache, Confluence, ForteOS, and OpenSSL at their installed versions. Ownership and exposure keep each installed version tied to the business context that drives remediation order. Teams can import CSV, package lists, scanner output, or SBOMs, then review and edit the resulting assets in one place. Saved artifacts and new evidence enter the same staging area, where analysts review each attachment before adding it to inventory context. The IR notes add 8 affected CVEs, timeline details, host observations, and responder judgment that product versions alone can't supply. The Nessus Delta adds scanner evidence for those same 8 CVEs, pairing affected products and installed versions with recorded severity. Both incident sources remain visible in staging, and the preview confirms exactly which evidence will become part of this inventory. This inventory can enrich daily without email or send results at 09:30. The schedule stays attached to the estate it covers. Email recipients can receive OpenVex, a findings workbook, EMAS, POANM, or security exchange files with each scheduled enrichment. Daily reporting uses the report generator template library. Formats remain unavailable when the selected evidence can't support their contract. The scheduled report waits for fresh findings, then can deliver Word, standalone HTML, or Markdown with the report. A full-depth run combines the selected inventory's product versions with its deployment priority and attached incident evidence. One request can cover several inventories. Each asset keeps its own status during the run, so one problem doesn't obscure progress across the selected inventory. The tracker identifies the active asset and completed work while preserving usable findings if part of the run returns an error. Progress remains visible through the last assets, and the run can still be cancelled before the completed result is saved. The completed report summarizes estate risk, exposed CVEs, known exploitation, upgrade coverage, defensive mappings, and compliance impact before asset-level review. Each asset finding ties its installed version and deployment priority to affected CVEs, package advisories, exploit evidence, and the verified upgrade target. The same result can leave the workbench as Markdown, a spreadsheet, EMAS POANM, security exchange files, or evidence for report generator. Saving preserves this result as the inventory baseline. Later runs compare against it, rather than replacing the original evidence. Available upgrades now belongs to the saved inventory, putting recommended version changes next to the assets they would update. Each recommendation shows the installed and verified target versions, plus the CVEs it can clear, and any smaller KEV-focused update. Apply all writes each recommended version in sequence, then refreshes the inventory once without disturbing its ownership or attached evidence. A second full run tests the upgraded versions against current evidence. Apply all changes inventory data, but doesn't claim findings are resolved. The follow-up report shows what the upgraded estate still exposes, while the first saved result remains available as the comparison baseline. Saving the rerun records which findings are new, resolved, changed, or persistent, and adds the comparison to inventory history. Change history now holds 2 saved runs. The newest result opens to the resolved CVE ledger, while posture charts preserve the before and after view. Inventory. Enricher turns each scan into a posture history you can act on. Every rerun keeps the baseline and records what changed. Remaining risk stays visible, so an upgrade never passes for proof that the work is done.